Hey everyone, and welcome to a very long overdue channel update. If you have not experienced one of my channel updates before, they tend to get very rambly, so I apologize in advance. But I periodically release these just to give a update on the channel. Obviously, that's why it's called the channel update. And the future of the channel, and talking about some things in my life, I guess, and I guess whatever interests me at the time. So I'm playing Forza Horizon 5 in the background. While I do this, I just needed something mindless to do as I ramble on. I haven't really played much of this game. I played a lot of Forza Horizon 4, but I guess for some reason this map doesn't really click with me too much. So I have not. It's been a couple months since I've actually played this. But anyway, I wanted to thank you guys right off the bat. Thank you guys so much for your support. Through your support, I was able to hit 1,000 subscribers a couple weeks ago. And I have not been able, due to some circumstances in my life, I have not really found the time to record a channel update until now where I could personally thank you guys using my voice instead of text. So thank you guys. 1,000 subscribers is a huge milestone, which honestly, when I started my channel years ago, I didn't really ever think that I would ever hit. I just started my channel just to see what would happen and play some games and stuff like that, and it's a pretty big milestone. And the 1,000 subscribers actually opens up some opportunities. 1,000 subscribers is what you need to hit in order to apply for the YouTube partnership program, which I have done. So I got approved. So I am an official YouTube partner now, which basically just means that I can monetize my videos. So that's kind of a big thing. I definitely have quite a few videos since I have been doing daily uploads for quite some time now. So yeah, that is definitely very beneficial to me. And you guys made it happen. So I am very grateful for that. Thank you guys so much. I am very appreciative. Really cannot thank you guys enough. How do I wanted to like gift some of these cars. Do I have to like go to I guess I got to go to a barn. There is a car gifting mechanism in here where you can just like leave a car in a barn and it will like automatically assign it to some new person or something like that. No, I did not want to do this. Anyway, yeah, 1,000 subscribers. That is huge. I can monetize. It opens up some opportunities, like I was saying, on my channel. It really has reinvigorated. How should I put this? It has reinvigorated my interest in YouTube, where I have been burning hot on YouTube for the longest time. I have been doing daily uploads, and I didn't get any kickback from that, which is okay. Like I never really expected that or anything like that, but it was definitely starting to wear on me a little bit. And now that I can actually monetize, I'm starting to think about some cool stuff that I can do with the channel, which I'll get into. But I wanted to touch on kind of what happened to me and why I didn't upload videos for a couple weeks. So I did post some text updates, so maybe you guys might be familiar with what is going on with that. But essentially, what happened was the firmware in my computer got corrupted, and I tried to fix it. I got it to boot once, and then made the mistake of trying to update and shutting it down again, and it did not boot after that, unfortunately. So, I mean, there are ways to fix the firmware, but I did take it to a repair shop, and from what they were telling me, if you can't get it to post or show on the screen, there's not really a way to fix the firmware because you don't know, like, like you can't do anything. If you can't do anything on the screen, you can't fix the firmware. So essentially, like, my computer was kaput. The firmware got corrupted. Like, in order to fix it, I would have needed to get a new motherboard. And the repair shop said that was very expensive. And for a computer that was like about 3 years old at the time, it really was not worth it to me. to fix it. I would have much rather put that money towards something else, which is exactly what I've done. Put that money towards something else. Put that money towards upgrading my computer, which is exactly what I've done. So a couple weeks ago, I actually built my first gaming PC, which is pretty sick. If you know me and how I play games and stuff like that, like you might be thinking how I was able to pull something off like that, and hey, it went pretty flawless. I'm pretty proud of myself that I was actually able to do that. But yeah, so I have a gaming PC. This thing is kind of a beast. Um, uh, like even for just video editing purposes for YouTube and stuff like that, a video that would have taken me maybe 30, 40, 50, 60 minutes to edit and render now takes me 5 minutes. So it is gonna be a game changer as far as like getting content up and running on YouTube, because now it frees up a lot more time that I can do for recording and thumbnails and copywriting and everything like that. So that's going to be a game changer for me. It's also a game changer because I can play some PC games now, which is kind of cool. So games that were not available on Xbox or Switch, which is where I have been recording most of my games, I can play some PC games, which is cool because there are some PlayStation exclusives that they have made available on Windows, such as The Last of Us, which is a game that I've been wanting to play for quite a while. That is coming to Windows. I think the remastered version is coming to Windows. Let's go ahead and give a. No, I don't need. Here, my gamer tag. Sure, there you go. Are you sure you wish to continue? Yes. Yeah, so that opens up some new possibilities, but yeah, anyway, that is why I was out and unable to upload content for a few weeks. Essentially, I had no computer. With no computer, I wasn't able to record anything, and that was a real bummer. I was kind of stressing out. I was really stressing out because I thought that my subscribers would dip, and they did not. They actually grew, and I hit 1,000 subscribers basically without a computer. And so I again, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support that you have given me throughout the years, and specifically in the past month. So yeah, so after that, as I had just built my PC, unfortunately, one of my immediate family members entered the hospital and had some pretty serious surgery. And that is an ongoing thing that I'm dealing with in life. So I'm trying to juggle YouTube and recording and like dealing with like the hospital business and stuff like that, and then also like working a full-time job as well. So like my month has been just like very hectic and stressful. Like a lot going on right now, unfortunately. So yeah, I mean, hopefully that things are gonna clear up. The family member is doing fairly okay. I think hopefully they'll be out of the hospital soon, but it is kind of an ongoing thing right now, and it's just gonna have to deal with it one day at a time, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, definitely thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate it. I did want to talk a little bit about the future of the channel and kind of like some ideas that I'm thinking about. Obviously, right now it's tough for me to kind of do any substantial changes. I would love to do some maybe like branding on my channel. I wanted to get into some social media as well, like create like Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that. Instagram, Twitter. Are these the same cars? I like to get my duplicates out here. Yeah, like Instagram, Twitter, things like that. Like actually do like a social media presence. But I haven't found the time for that. I was thinking about doing a channel rename as well at some point, like something maybe more creative. But I am not creative. I cannot come up with names very well at all, to be honest with you. Which is why I end up with things like Grady Games. It's just my first name and what my channel is about or what I do on my channel. So yeah, I don't really know. I think that's kind of like a pipe dream at this point, something that's going to happen in the future. But something that can happen in the soonest future. I would love to start streaming again, actually. I think like the daily content is just something that is not sustainable for me anymore. I definitely will do like episodic uploads of series and whatnot. Some of them, like some games that I want to play, lend well to that sort of format. But some games that I want to play, like longer games, like RPGs and stuff like that, are more suited for live streams, where they're like less episodic and me just like messing around for a while. Here you go. Can we do this trail cat? There you go. You know what? I don't know why you guys are watching me just like donate cars to people. I'm just trying to be a nice guy here. Let me I'll just drive around, I guess. Yeah, so I would love to get back into live streaming. I did do live streaming a couple years ago with Apex Legends and stuff like that, and then I just kind of fell out of it as I just got like way too busy in order to do streaming. Basically, when I started my new job, like I can't, it's tough. It's tough to do streaming and content, and then also a full-time job. Can't be done. Well, it can be done. Sure, it can be done, but I'd be just exhausted all the time. But I'd like to take at least one of the days where I would normally upload daily content, and perhaps like just start live streaming, maybe on the weekends or something like that. And to start, I think the difficult thing for me in live streaming is that I don't know that I'd be able to set and adhere to an actual schedule. That might be a little bit difficult for me, but who knows? I don't know. These are all ideas in my head, and I haven't really taken the time to sit down and kind of hash them out a little bit. So, yeah, I'd like to get back into live streaming. I would love to do, like, live streams, playthroughs of games, like actual playthroughs, instead of, like, Apex Legends where I was doing match-type stuff. I would like to actually play through a game and complete a game in a live stream. And there's a couple games that are on my list that lend well to that. Oh, look at the fireworks. That's cool. Yeah, rebranding, live streaming. What else do I got going on? There's certainly a lot of stuff that I want to mention. Oh, hey, if you guys want to see me play games, definitely let me know in the comments below. Like, if you are interested in watching me play some games, definitely drop titles. I would love to get back into doing some, like, older content. I'm like a mid-2000... I'm like an Xbox guy, like original Xbox games, Xbox 360 games, Xbox, like, early Xbox One's games. Like, those are all up my alley, for sure. So if you guys have some suggestions on that, please definitely, please let me know in the comments below. But here's my list. I have made a upcoming series list. And if you guys hear anything that you would immediately like me to play, I'll point out the games that I think I'm gonna jump into. And this is in alphabetical order. So here we go. I'm just gonna ramble them off real quick. So Crimson Skies. That is, I don't know if it's considered a hidden gem or not anymore. It sounds like a lot of people know about it now. But that's an original Xbox game. Fallout 3, which is one of my favorite all-time games. That is definitely like a live stream series. Fallout 4, which I've played a little bit of, but I've never completed. That's another live stream series. Far Cry 5, Far Cry 6, Far Cry Primal. So I have not beat any of those, and I do enjoy the Far Cry games. Even though I think the most recent one wasn't that good, or at least the ratings. But I would definitely love to play those. I think those are also live stream type games. Firewatch, Gears Tactics, which is the Gears of War real-time strategy that they came out with. Oh, by the way, I do have an Xbox One now, so I can play some Xbox One only games, so that's kind of cool. Gears Tactics, I think, is one of those games. Guardians of the Galaxy, There's a game called I Am Fish that I was interested in. It was kind of, I think it's like a puzzle game where you play as a fish. Kingdom 2 Crowns, which is a castle builder, castle defense side-scrolling game, which is kind of cool. So I might play some of that. The Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Online came out with the N64 library, or some of them. Like, it's not a very large library, but on that library, there is Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, which are two games that I never played. I had an N64, but I never got into Legend of Zelda back in the day. I was more of a Diddy Kong Racing kind of kid. Yeah, so Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, I would love to do a playthrough of each of those. But I feel like I'd get pretty ridiculed. But that's okay. That's okay. I am not the best gamer, obviously, but I'm just in it for the games. So what's next on the list? Morrowind, and then to that, Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim are three games that would be some good live streaming games. I definitely want to do Skyrim relatively soon. I played hours of Skyrim, but I've never come close to finishing it. I don't think. You can in these games, like the Bethesda RPG open world games, you will definitely see my like need to hoard things come out. I will hoard things. I will walk over encumbered. I'll try not to do that when I play those. Myst, which is a puzzle game, came out. That's an old game, but I remember playing that on the the first PC that we ever got with my brother. Oh, here's one. This was a subscriber suggestion. Outer Wilds actually came out with some DLC, Echoes of the Eye. So I want to play that relatively soon. You guys will have to suffer through me trying to play through the game and trying to figure out things, but that's okay. Saints Row, the original, and Saints Row 2. Those would be kind of cool to play through. Not really all that interested in any of the Saints Rows after Saints Row 2. Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs is definitely on my list, and it's very high at the list. I've been wanting to play that forever, so I think that's going to be my next episodic series that I do. What else we got on here? Spec Ops: The Line, which is a gritty shooter. Super Mario Galaxy. I was kind of on the fence of doing Super Mario Galaxy, and I mentioned that at the end of Super Mario Sunshine, where I didn't know if I was going to jump into that series right away, but I figured I would just like bite the bullet and do the trilogy because I do want to play it, and a lot of people think that that's the best of like the GameCube Marios or whatever. So, well, not the GameCube Marios, because Super Mario 64 is on that compilation. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, people say that Super Mario Galaxy is pretty highly rated, so I'd like to jump through that and play that as well. So I think that one, up along with Sleeping Dogs, is going to be on my list of series. What else? This War of Mine, which is a survival game. I don't know too much about that, but I think it's like post-apocalyptic in a war-torn area, and you have to survive. And then the original Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. And that is my list. Sorry, that is quite the long list. I've had some time in the past few weeks to really think about this without any sort of recording. But if you guys are interested in any of the titles that I put out, definitely let me know. I will take your thoughts or your opinions into consideration for sure. And if you think of any games that you would like to see me play, definitely like Xbox 360 library, Xbox library, older games like that are definitely in the sweet spot. I need more simplistic games. I am a simple man. I cannot do all of these super complex games. I just need just a nice, relaxing, simple game where I don't have to think too much and I can have some fun. What else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to mention. I don't think that there is. As I pause for a second to think of if I missed anything. Oh, for my PC, I will. If I can figure out how to like put text on screen, I'll put the specs of my PC up for you guys so that you can see what I'm working with. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I guess to just wrap up this channel update, again, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for your support. I definitely appreciate it. You guys have opened the door into the YouTube partnership program. I don't think that I mean, like, I don't think that I would ever become a YouTuber full-time or anything like that, but, you know, any little money definitely helps me out as much as possible, so... thank you guys so much for the support, the continued support, and, yeah, I look forward to, hey, hopefully you guys are doing okay. I know the world is a bit crazy. Hopefully you guys are doing great. I probably should, definitely add that in. Whatever you do to take your mind off things, hopefully you keep on doing it and, it's enjoyable for you. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing okay. Alright. I think that's where I want to end things. Thank you guys. For watching this channel update. If you made it to the end, congratulations. You have survived another channel ramble from Grady Games. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See ya.